Another day that I walk, another day that I talk, another day that I see as I long to be, as I walk into this moment, as I walk into this time, as I go across this stream, and it's so, so sublime. How were you feeling today? What were the things you were trying to say? How did you understand the elegance along this domain? Sometimes you're looking at these walls, sometimes you see the greenery, and it feels like the autumn of the fall, as I just kind of embrace it all. As I see the waves, as the things to say. As I make a hit, I'm up high, high along the bay. I'm up on the visual of the view. Things that are so new, such a stream as the brick. Things that you don't want your mind to be so thick. You look at it and you climb the trees of the walls and you long to see the bars and you seem so high as you look at the walls. As you take a peek into the outer regency, it's the way of the wank. It's the sound of it all. It's something that you say. It's something that you can feel. It's something that you know that is oh so real. As I just kind of look at it, as it's so still, as it is such a thrill, as I long towards the hill. Nobody in sight. Everything is all right. I'm in emotion and I'm not feeling the lotion because it rubs both ways to the soul, to the core. And it feels like an ocean of spray. But anyway, I'm looking into it as I can see so clearly, as I can sense so reasonable. Everything today as it is in its moment and it's its own cherish of the scene. And so it's so still. You can almost see invisible heart. You don't want it to have a part. As you just look over the layers of it, as you sense the sense of it, as you're into the depths of it, as the magnitude of it. And sometimes I have to go across those lines and across that street, and I long to stay on that beat. And I just look at it, and then I take it for what it is. I take nothing for granted. I take everything that I saw. I take everything that will never fall as I look into it. And the birds are everywhere with it. And I just sense that. And then you look at the beat of it. Then you feel the thirst of it. And then the imagination of it. And then you just hear it as it comes so close is everything the most. Bricks in time, spaces divine. Looking into the wild. Looking into the sea. Looking to the shore. Of where you're gonna go. As you just got everything as you want it to be, as you can imagine it, bottled and so sublime, but so sublime. Voices that carry, choices that are merry, and everything that is very. Won't be long before we look at it. Won't be long before we take it. Won't be long before we embrace it. So here we go, on our walk, on our way that we talk, on our way that we think, on the way that we speak. But we are on that. We're taking in all these elements, everything. How high can you climb? How many walls do you see? How many ways do you play? Which way will make you stay? But you're getting ready to go down that path. You're in all those elements of it all. And then you can see the birds, you can see the dreams, you can see the shadows, you can see everything without a dream. It looks like where I was the other day, but it's a different place in space. It's another bridge. It's another bridge to bear. Another place to climb. Everything. And it's subtly and so sublime. But this wall, so tall, so free for all. We're going, and we're making that move. We're going, and we will conclude that we're in that mental interlude, another form of the elements, from one bridge to another, from one way to another, from one path to a shadow. Leave no doubt, here we are. Let's shout.